Good evening, everyone. Thank you to Chairperson introducing me. I'm Mr. Faisal from Nagoya Institute of Technology, Japan. Today, my talk is about effect of spinning rod on the performance of multi-layer bismuth perovskite solar cell. So this is my outline of presentation. At the beginning, I would like to quick on overview about the recent development of perovskite solar cell device. First generation silicon wafers, second generation CIGS, and then third generation DSSC. So what is actually the perovskite solar cell? Perovskite solar cell is a device that combines between two compounds, inorganic and organic. The chemical formula is A3Vi2X9, mainly based on the bismuth. Why is the bismuth perovskite solar cell? Bismuth perovskite solar cell is organic metal halide perovskite from methyl ammonium monovalent elements. So, previous study had shown that the problem still exists on the bismuth based perovskite solar cell device, which is the surface morphology still poor, and then existence of pinhole on the surface of MABI. What is actually the problem is the main problem is due to the thickness of layer. So in this study, we want to overcome that problem using the multi-step spin coating. So why we use the multi-step spin coating? Because it can control or optimize the thickness. Besides, can overcome the existence of pinhole on the MBI surface layer. In the previous work that accepted for publications, we have found that using multi-layer spin coating, the pinhole does not exist. So in this study, we fabricate MBI layer using multi-step spin coating at different spinning rate. So after that, we study the properties of the BIPESC in terms of the structural surface absorption properties, and then the performance. So first, we prepare the solution using the all solution process. Second one using the multi-step spin coating, and then the third step is annealing process. During the multi-step coating, we fabricate the BIPESC at times to obtain 8 layers according to this parameter. And then we varying the parameter between 500 RPM to 5000 RPM. After fabrication of the active layer, we fabricate P3HT according to this parameter. Next, the structural properties. These structural properties index MBI XRD pattern is indexed as a hexagonal MBI structure with space group P63 MMAC as reported by previous researcher. And then what can see here is increasing the spinning rate from 5 to 5000 RPM. The MBI peak at 24.58 is slowly decreased. And then same also to the peak of MBI at 16.40 assigned to 004 crystal plane is slowly decreased as well. Same to the 12.67 assigned to 101 crystal plane of MBI. At the same time, as we can see here, the peak of FTO increase. This indicate the thin film become a thin film. This might cause the poor performance of MBI PESC. Next, we also calculate the crystal size of BIPESC using Fourier equation and measure the thickness using the Diktak measurement. From this graph, we can see at high speed, which at 5,000 RPM, the thickness and crystallite size decrease accordingly. This is some morphology properties. At the lower speed, 5,000 RPM, we can see a bunch of the particle agglomerated as confirmed by XRD, MBI particles accumulated. This is due to the nucleation process and crystallization process as reported by previous researchers. As for increase to double spinning at 1,000, we can see there is no agglomeration. Small MBI particle uniformly distributed discretely throughout the TiO2 surface. At 3,000 RPM, we can see here the MBI particles start to be distributed far to each other. At the end, at 5,000 RPM, we can see here an island-like structure formed, and then leaving empty space between the MBI particle. This is due to the convective spreading flow, which MBI do not have enough time to be deposited on the TiO2 surface. Absorption properties. So we can see here at high spinning rate, the absorption is low, while at low spinning rate, the absorption is high. From this graph, we can extrapolate that. We can see the band gap is improved around 6 to 8 nanometer, which 1.97 electrovolt. So this is the performance of BI perovskite solar cell. So basically, as you can see here, the performance is increasing between 500 and 1,000 RPM, which attributed to the 0.02 volt increase to 0.42, similar to the efficiency from 0 increase to 0.03%. So, however, as you can see here, after 1,000 RPM, the performance is decreased. On the other end, the VOC increase is increasing the spinning rate. This is due to the good surface morphology and then ideal thickness. But at 5,000, at high speed, the VOC decrease. This is due to the poor morphology, which created the shunting pathway, as reported by the previous researcher. So the efficiency also decreased as well. So we can see from this graph, at high speed, the performance is down. So this is our previous research work. Just want to recap. Recently, we prepared the 8 layers, so we bring this 8 layer at our work this time to optimize further. So we found that optimum is 1,000 RPM. So improve GAC and VOC. So as a conclusion, so we found that the optimized thickness is 568 nanometer with band gap around 2.0 eV. So we have obtained best performance at 0.42 volt and current 0.28. Thank you for your attention.